it affects each person differently also, because go to a concert. You'll see the couple that's standing over there just holding each other, listening. Then you got the crazy, usually Samoans or something, in the middle of the pit just beating the hell out of everybody. And then there's the dude that just sits back there and chills, like with his eyes closed and just soaking it in.
Yeah.
It affects it'll be the same song eliciting all these responses, but it affects each person differently.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we here on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers podcast.
We made it. Yeah, we did.
What's up, Smoke?
Oh, man, everything.
Trying to show off your guns over there?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, give us a flex. Give us a flex. Look at them.
Man, I tell you what, I wanted to be part of the Pony Express. You know what the Pony Express is?
No.
It was like the mail service before the mail service.
The strippers?
No.
Okay, sorry.
So back in the day, there was the Pony Express. Yeah, they would have to ride letters across the country horseback, right? Because that was the only way to do it. That was before the Grand Central Railroad, or was it the railroad that ran across the entire country. Anyway, I wanted to do that. It sounds like fun, like delivering mail across the country horseback, but apparently they don't do that anymore.
You really wanted to get on a horse and
deliver? Wouldn't that be fun though? Like riding across the desert just to deliver this one piece of mail that says, "Hey, honey, I made it to New York. We're fine."
The mail gets there like 18 years later.
Yeah.
You have to survive winter. You have to survive summer to deliver this one piece of paper.
Yeah, and then I got to go find him, knock on doors, be like, do you live? Is this you?
Here's your paper. Now you got to go back 17 years, camp out, find food.
Man, it sounded like fun, but apparently they don't do that anymore.
No, what did I do?
What you do this week?
What did I do this week? This week or weekend? What did I... Let's see. Damn it, what did I do? Oh, you know what I did do? I found out that there was a tryout for the Samoan rugby team.
Oh, wow.
Did you hear about that?
I didn't know there was a tryout, but man, Samoans kill at rugby.
Well, okay.
All of the Polynesian islands, they love rugby.
Oh, dude, apparently the Australians are like beast mode with it.
Yeah.
I mean, but what's crazy is, here's Trash Talkers, here's one thing that I get all the time. When I get greeted in person, but they're like, are you white? Are you black?
Samoan.
Are you Samoan? Are you Mexican? Are you Polynesian? Are you Asian? What are you?
Indian.
Indian? What else? Come on. What else, guys?
You might have covered it.
Is that all of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, as
maybe a little Asian.
A little Asian?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But no, I'm like, hey, people say, Hollywood, you look Samoan sometimes. So I'm like, well, dang it, I like to get rough and dirty.
Yeah.
So let me...
Did you practice the haka?
No, I actually sucked.
Oh.
It was just like me playing football. Like when I actually played middle school and high school football, for like 2 years.
Yeah.
But I was the worst quarterback. Literally, the coach thought I was playing for the other team because I'm literally throwing interceptions. Like, dude, we're wearing green jerseys. They're wearing white jerseys, and I'm looking for the white jersey. Like, you want it? Here you go. You want it? Here you go.
Every safety and cornerback on the field got a pass.
Every single one.
Yeah. No wide receivers, though.
No, not one. I mean,
I
remember my coach was like, Yank, get your off the field. And they put me at punt return. I did a little bit better there, but
yeah.
Nah, man, but this was an interesting week. Before we hop in, let's read the top 3 comments from last podcast, and that's what was the last week's podcast?
AI. Would you listen to AI music?
Absolutely. So the number 3 most liked comment comes from Linda Coy. Linda says, "Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm gonna keep that up. She says the idea of AI creating music is bothersome to me, and don't get me started on AI boyfriends or girlfriends. Nope.
Yeah, the waifus.
Yes, exactly. The number 2 most liked comment comes from Krista Spetch, and she says, "Morning, guys. You made it. LOL. I have to tell you, this was a very interesting topic you discussed. I'd like to hear what thoughts you both have on this subject." Well, if you checked out the podcast,
yeah,
you did.
That's exactly what we're doing for you here.
Exactly. And the number 1 most liked comment from last podcast is from Rodney Payne. And Rodney Payne says, "Already do. Frostbite Orkings, a fully AI-generated metal band including characters and sets for music videos. They have released their debut single music video on YouTube." So if you guys know about Frostbite Orkings,
wow, I want to hear it.
I do too.
I want to see what they came up with. Like, the FN Mika thing, that's pretty cool. But what does a metal band sound like? It seems like it'd be easier to do a rapper, right?
Yeah, with the flow.
Yeah, but that's crazy. That's like the Death Clock thing times 10.
Well, Death Clock was an actual real band.
Exactly. Yeah, they used a real band. They just used animated figures as the band. But this is completely like no one involved.
Yeah. It's literally someone behind a keyboard and a computer and saying best metal song from 2020, and I want it to sound like Slipknot, Lamb of God, and Cradle of Filth.
Yeah.
And it makes a song for you.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know. I know we discussed it all last week, but man, it's scary to think. Like, these people can make songs and have absolutely no artistic and musical abilities at all.
Yeah.
You can just, if you're decent at programming, I guess, or you don't even have to be programming. You can use other people's programs.
Does that make them
just
the
be like,
artist?
The only input you had is I want it to sound like this.
Yeah, but does that, the person who's making that program, does that make them the artist?
I guess if you consider the art being coming up with what style you want it to sound like. But anybody could do that, right? Like, I could just be like, okay, I can't play guitars. I want it to sound something like Eric Clapton.
Less playful on the...
So I just type that in, and there's my song.
There's your song.
Does that mean that I have any guitar ability? No.
Again, if you guys are interested in that topic, go check out last week's podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. But today's topic, Smoke Dog.
Yeah, today's topic.
Does music give a... Can music give you a feeling of euphoria? Can music get you elevated?
Yeah, you want a simple answer to that?
Yes.
Yes.
Break it down.
Yeah, I mean, I think about this sometimes. Like, there's times where you're feeling bad. Like, you can be going through a physical ailment or... physical. Even take that physical ailment.
You're talking about like being sick, or
being sick. Yeah, you could be driving in the car. You turn on that song, and do you not notice the symptoms are gone for a little while that song is playing? Like, I had a friend one time that said she was going through withdrawals, right? And she said you could get through withdrawals if you were able to drive and listen to music the entire time.
Wow. Because
it absolutely takes them away during those few minutes that song is playing. It has to be like a song that you're really into. Usually, like, it does fade. It fades over time, because if you pick a song that you've heard a million times, like, you like the song, but you don't get that same euphoria from it.
What you would need is like you remember how we used to make like mixtapes back in the day?
Yeah.
You would have to have like a 90s mixtape, party mixtape.
Yeah.
Withdrawal mixtape.
The withdrawal mixtape.
The withdrawal mixtape. To where it's got like 15 to 20 of your favorite songs that's going to help you through it.
But it needs to be something that you haven't overplayed also. It needs to be something you're familiar with, because every now and then you do get it. Like, if your favorite artist puts out a new album and you're listening, you're like, yes, you can feel it, But after a certain period of time, like I said, you don't feel it anymore. But also, if it's an artist you've never heard, like, do you get that euphoria instantly from the first time you hear that artist?
What do you think?
I don't think it's as much. Like, it needs to be something that you're into and not overly played, I think, to get that peak level of euphoria.
Right. But now, we'll get to the topic of what kind of euphoria, but speaking on the logistics of it, why is it that? Is it certain like notes? Is it certain rhythms? Is that it? I think it's actually been proved that it produces like certain songs can produce dopamine in your brain, right? So is it the notes? Is it the rhythm? Like what is it? Is it?
Well, it's got to be something that you have an acquired taste for, though, because let's say, people love to talk about the black notes in metal.
Wait, what are the black notes in metal?
It's certain chords that you put together, like
the forbidden riff.
Yeah,
like if you go to like Guitar Center and you play Stairway to Heaven.
Well, that's a little different, but no, like I guess it was a religious thing that they considered certain chords, certain sounds of the devil, right? And Black Sabbath used those chords specifically and played off of that. But think about this. Like see during the Satanic Panic, like the preachers and the parents who were all against that type of music, they're not gonna hear Black Sabbath or whoever it was at the time and have that euphoria.
Right.
But the kids had it.
They sitting in there, even without like indulging in illegal substances. They're like, I don't need. You took my joint away? Sure, Mom, have it. You took my alcohol away? Sure, Mom, have it.
Yeah.
You didn't take this Black Sabbath CD though.
Exactly.
You know,
man. You know what? I think the easiest way to prove that it does is dancing.
Wait, wait. Are you about to go back to that craze that happened in like
the mass hysteria dancing?
Yeah, where
everybody danced to death.
They died, yeah.
Oh, that is crazy.
Dude, what if though?
But I don't. Was there music involved in that, or were they just dancing?
If there was music involved, I feel bad for the dude. Like, God dang, I'm tired of playing this violin.
There's actually a viral thing going on right now of I can't remember which country it was in, but the dancing lady, was it Norwegian? One of the European countries, but this lady will go out into the street and she does this weird like dance, like this traditional dance, and the people will film the lady doing it, and once they say something, she stops dancing, turns around and chases the people. Like I don't know if it's just this viral craze that's happening and people are faking the videos, but they're claiming like, oh, this is real. There will be this mystic lady that goes out in the middle of the street, starts doing the traditional dance, and she'll keep doing the dance until somebody says something to her. Right. As soon as she does, she stops dancing and turns towards you and starts chasing you. Yeah. And there's videos popping up all over the internet from it happening.
It's so crazy because I know me and you get a similar suggestion feed on our YouTube or all our socials, but I've never seen that one.
Yeah. Now that I've said it, you will.
Oh Lord,
you know they listen.
You're right. Dang it! Now I need to make sure my phone's turned down.
Yep, they are listening. That's for sure. But like I'm saying, I think that's the evidence that you get a euphoria is dancing.
And you brought up a really good point when you said music can help you through withdrawals.
Yeah.
Because coming from someone who has went through severe withdrawals, I have had times where it's like, okay, I don't want to take the drug that I'm used to taking because it's just going to make me relapse, but at the same time, I feel extremely sick. However, you put on Dark Side of the Moon, that album may last 49 minutes to an hour. Whatever my body's feeling is gonna alleviate and take all that pain away from me. Now the caveat to that is when you take that music out and you've listened, like you said, you've listened to it so many times, it just comes right back. So does that mean we can both agree that music gives euphoria? But a short-term euphoria, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So it's a short
because it's only going to last exactly while the song is playing. But I mean, and like I said, if you want to get through withdrawals, maybe you could put together a playlist to actually get you through it.
Here's something interesting. Why are we bringing up withdrawals when we talk about?
Because that's euphoria comes from drugs.
You know what else is crazy is. Yes.
Not drugs alone.
No, Well, because music actually, like you just said.
Exactly.
So does that make music a drug?
Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, it elicits a response and a chemical reaction in your brain.
Wow, you're right, actually.
Yeah. I mean, all drugs are is chemicals that elicit a chemical response in the brain. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a substance that you're ingesting, right?
Dude, think about that. Think about how powerful music is to where there's a million different things you can take to alter the way you feel, to alter the way you think, to alter the way you interact on a daily social life. But there's something that you can just listen to. You're not going to fail a drug test.
Yeah.
And that's going to give you, that is dude, music is the greatest thing ever invented. It can't, like, whoever the first person was to take 2 sticks and go,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Ooh, that sounds good." Then somebody comes in with the tambourine.
Like, they didn't even understand mathematics, you got to think, during those days, too. Like, they just start clicking and they're like, why is it when he hits it at a certain speed, does it sound good?
Right.
You know? And they started getting that chemical rush from just hearing the clicks, you know.
Hey man, you remember what you did on that last ritual?
Yeah.
Play that again, dude.
Yeah, do that again. Yeah.
And dude, not only that, but
And then they start dancing.
You're right, bro. And not only that, this is another reason as to why we can say, God, it's so, I don't want to equate it directly with drugs, but when you think about it, like, I don't know if a drug that doesn't make you enjoy music, like.
Oh yes, yeah. Drugs make you enjoy music.
That's what I'm
more.
saying. So
yeah.
if you're taking one drug, if we're calling music a drug, and you're taking another illicit drug, put them together, oh, you having the time of your life.
Yeah, then you get the double euphoria.
Dude, what if it gets to the point where and I know we've brought this up before, but what if there's just we were talking about Tool. Like, what if there's a song that's just so good it's illegal to have? It's illegal to possess an album.
Man, I mean, I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. You think about it, like, people are doing this ASMR, right? Because they get the eargasms going. And I know about the eargasms. I don't get it from those videos like that, but I've had eargasms before.
Yeah, check out our Nightwish reactions.
Yeah, exactly. But no, like, even more intense than that. Just from certain sounds, like right in your ear, you know, it usually involves an intimate situation that's happening. You get those sounds right in your ear, and you can just feel it radiate up the back of your head. It's just a chemical release that happens. But they still don't understand scientifically why that happens.
That's what I was going to ask you. What is releasing the chemical? Is it the sound? Is it the vibration? Is it the hertz?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know it. I don't think they understand it yet. And some people believe it's a myth because of that. But
cap.
It absolutely happens. I can tell you that because it's happened to me plenty of times.
Well, so when you say eargasm, what exactly is an orgasm? What is that? I'm trying to see if I've had an orgasm.
It's this weird, like, when I get the sound, like, in an intimate situation.
Well, all right, when you say intimate, with music or without music?
Without.
Okay, just someone, like, listening.
Yeah, just someone, like, you know, kissing on your ear.
Hey, Smokey, how are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that? Okay.
Right in your ear. And when that happens, like, it's this weird rush, like a spasm, but it feels really good. And it goes from, like, the bottom of your ear right up the back of your head. Ooh. And you can feel it, like, tingling and stuff. Dude, it feels amazing.
Do you climax?
No.
But your brain might.
Your brain is climaxing.
God, I need a damn ear. I'm sure I've had an orgasm doing, but. So, have you ever experienced an orgasm through just music, though?
Maybe I have actually in my younger days.
Oh, now that you bring that up, now you might be right about that.
Yeah, because you know you hear those certain songs, and that actually usually happens the first time you hear a song. You get like the goosebumps, and you get that weird tingling.
Now that I can attest to.
And you get that little shiver in your back, you know.
Like,
that's all happening because of a chemical release.
You know, okay, like some drugs that give euphoria every drug has an effect differently on certain people, right? You know, so like let's take alcohol for example. Some people take alcohol, they're very social, they're very nice, they're very cool. Then other people take alcohol, and they're angry and want to fight everybody. And then other people take
Music
alcohol.
does that also.
But what I'm saying is other people who take alcohol might be more intimate with their loved one, you know.
Yeah.
So when you take, like, I'm trying to. It's weird because we're talking about something that's it's not tangible. You can't hold music.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there is music that, because there are different types of euphoria or different types of feeling that you get from an alcohol or other legal or illegal substances. Is there music out there that does the same? Or is there some music out there that makes you just want to? Oh, of course.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Slipknot Saturday, Hollywood? The hell? There's a hole in the.
And it affects each person differently, also, because go to a concert. You'll see the couple that's standing over there just holding each other, listening. Then you got the crazy, usually Samoans or something, in the middle of the pit, just beating the hell out of everybody. You know, and then there's the dude that just sits back there and chills, like with his eyes closed and just soaking it in.
Yeah.
You know, it affects it'll be the same song eliciting all these responses, but it affects each person differently.
I just find it fascinating, man, that I legitimately can say from the bottom of my heart that I think music is, I've said it once, I'll say it again, is a universal language. And not even universal, I'll say solar system language. If there was an alien that was 73 billion light years away and they came to Earth and I played them a song, or just if I played them 10 songs, I'm sure one song they'd be like beep boop beep boop beep boop boop, and they'd be like beep boop beep 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 boop beep, like they
that
dance.
would be interesting though, if you could come in contact with a civilization that's never heard music.
Yeah. Oh my.
And how deep could you go right off the bat? Like let's not even say aliens. Let's say indigenous tribes.
Okay, let's take people from like the Sentinel Islands.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. So you take these people and first of all, try not to get eaten by them first.
They will. Yes.
Yeah, Michael Rockefeller.
Yes.
But so you're friendly with this tribe. You show them music. You can't just drop in Slipknot and they're gonna be like jamming. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
No, but it might be the opposite, because when they don't know what TV is, they don't know what a cell phone is, they don't know what Wi-Fi is. So maybe they're all built like big muscle men because they're having to run and chase things. So you put on some Slipknot, they're like, "Oh, we're finna go hunt some crap now."
Maybe.
Versus you put on like some Simon and Garfunkel, I'm like, man, we gotta eat tonight, bro. We don't want to sit here and chill. So maybe Slipknot might do the opposite. Here's my question to you though. Let's say your job. Okay, let's say you knew for 100% fact the inhabitants of Sentinel Island have no clue what music is, right?
Yeah.
Don't know who Bon Jovi is. Don't know who the Beatles are.
Yeah.
AC/DC. They have no clue what music is, and they say Smokey. You have to take them 3 genres of music. What 3 genres are you going to introduce the Sentinel Island people to?
Man, I say keep it basic. I say it's got to be something simple. Like if metal and hip hop and things like, or rap.
It's too much.
Yeah, I think it's an acquired taste. I think those are genres that we've built up to over many, many years. I don't think you could take a Slipknot or 3 6 Mafia and throw it back into the 1900s or the 1880s or something.
Good morning, good sir. That 3 6 Mafia sounds very good, actually.
If you threw it at them way back then, they'd be like, I can't take this. No, that's way too much. We've evolved to like that kind of music. So if you take an indigenous tribe that have never heard music at all, you gotta start with something simple, I think.
Okay, give me 3 genres. What you taking?
Folk.
That's one. I would totally agree there.
And I would try something with rhythm too, like with some good rhythm.
R&B?
Maybe R&B.
Okay,
yeah.
let's go
R&B.
R&B.
Some rhythm and
now
blues.
watch how hard it is for Smokey to pick this 3rd one. Go ahead.
Of course it is now that you do that. Maybe some blues, actually. Some really good guitar work that's really smooth and relaxing. But then again, you think maybe some smooth jazz.
Okay.
Something easy listening,
So I'll rock with you on the folk.
Yeah,
Definitely, I'm gonna
yeah.
rock with you there. If I'm introducing people who've never heard
Or
music.
Hylam.
Okay.
Hylam.
Look.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm definitely gonna introduce them to some folk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna introduce them to like some calm tribal music.
Yeah.
But
we can't jump straight into Sepultura.
No. When I say tribal, I'm talking like a high.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a chill.
Yeah.
And number 3 would probably be like man, that's probably like
so
some
easy.
No,
isn't
no. I got you.
Okay.
Like whatever genre Ciarosa is.
Oh yeah.
Cause think about it.
Radiohead or Stick of Rose
yes,
or something.
Dude.
Yes.
Think about it. Cause they can have the folk. Cause you have different types of folk. You've got the boom, ding, 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 and then you got the. So they can hear the boom, ding, and then go out and hunt and kill, and then they come back and then they play the Highland while they're cooking it, and then after their bellies are full, after hunting and cooking, you put on some Ciaros and just go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Wake up and repeat the process.
Yeah, definitely. I just imagine them all laid back going to sleep too. I'm a creep. I'm a widow.
Nah, you got to give him some REM. That's me in the corner. He's over there eating. He's over there eating his coconut. That's me in the spot, like eating all my dinner, trying to keep mosquitoes
off of me, but I don't know if I could do it.
Exactly. And I dropped down to my knees, and now I've ate too much. I thought that I heard you running. I thought that I heard a spear. I think I thought I can't think clear. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say I thought I saw a deer.
Oh, that would have been a good one. Heck yeah. Yeah, but Trash Talkers, you guys let us know. And yes, my chair keeps falling down.
Yeah, exactly.
And we just got new chairs.
Yeah,
but y'all let us know. Give us an example if music has ever, gave you an experience as to where you felt.
Tell us about that experience. Tell us your first time or the biggest eargasm you've ever had, or the biggest euphoria you've ever got from a song. And was it the first time you heard that song? Was it after a while? Because for me, yes, I feel really great hearing the artists that I really loved the first time hearing their album or whatever. But there's just something about number 10 or 12 times of hearing it where you just really God, this is a great song,
dude. Remember me playing you Macintosh, the
Vaporwave? Yeah.
That. It's just
songs like that. The first time you hear it, you're like, hey, that's pretty cool.
But then you jam it.
But then after 10, 12 times, you're just like,
that's right, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you ever come in contact with a indigenous tribe who have never heard music, what form of music would you show them?
Yes, okay. I thought you was going a totally different way.
What'd you think?
I thought you was about to say, first of all, if y'all ever go up to an indigenous tribe, document that and send that to us. But no, Smokey's right. If you ever go up to
we're not telling you to go up to them because you might get eaten.
Yes. But if you do, we're curious to know what 3 genres would you introduce them, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
What kind of stories we got today, Smoke Dog?
You want to hear some stories?
What we got? Do we have a What the Florida?
Yes, we do.
Where's the other place from?
It happens to be North Carolina.
Oh, I'm from South Carolina. So NC. And you know what? Shout out to the Trash Talkers on the last podcast because remember we had trouble trying to figure out Texas? Yeah. And someone, I can't remember exactly who it was, but you know who you are. They gave us one for Texas.
What was it?
Should I look it up real quick?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's see. But
we try to think of one for North Carolina.
See what you got.
I was thinking PNC or
what's
RNC
that?
Or
PNC. What's that? What you got?
Something National Committee or something.
Oh, no, you got.
Isn't there a company called PNC?
I'm sure.
Like a financial company or something.
Hold on, let me find this Texas one real quick. Let's see. Hold on, let's see. Just looking through the comments right here.
Yeah.
1 second, guys. By the way, from last comment, I just got to read this. Shout out to Bob Schneckel. He said, "Would I listen to AI music? Hell effing no." That's all he said was hell effing no.
This is crazy, right? Like,
Oh,
I would listen to it for curiosity, but I can't feel it. Like, I'm not gonna get the euphoria from it.
yeah. I don't know,
Because
but if they know what you like,
It may, but still, there's no connection.
Yeah.
Like, I need to know through this song I'm connecting with another
with
person.
the artist.
Yeah.
So it was actually Linda Coy. Shout out to Linda Coy. She said, "How about TBD?" And this is Texans being dopey.
That's pretty good. Well, give us one for North Carolina.
Yeah, give us
if
one
you
for
can
North
think of
Carolina
one.
if you got
Yeah,
one.
definitely. So, one. This is a pretty simple headline right here.
I bet I'm gonna get it.
Naked man with a barbell.
Stop. Okay, just go to the next one. I already know.
Okay. This other one is a complex headline, but it's a woman who allegedly took fawns into her home and raised the deer with the intentions of training them to be attack deer.
Wait, fawns?
Fawns.
Okay,
yes.
I was wrong actually. Now I do need you to read the first one because I was wrong then.
All right. So you got naked man with a barbell, and you have
Is that it?
yes, that was the whole headline.
She's naked. Okay, and the second woman is a lady took some fawns into her house raising.
Yeah, raising them to be attack deers.
Attack. God dang, I was going because usually anything naked's Florida,
You would think.
but in this case I'm gonna go opposite.
You think the attack deers
Yeah, I
is
think
Florida?
the attack deers is Florida, and the
Sounds like
naked
it,
the
right?
naked men is North Carolina.
The naked man is actually Florida.
What?
Yeah.
I should have went with my gut instinct, man.
Yeah, which one you want to hear about first?
Give me the naked guy.
All right. It says, imagine waking up to your 62-year-old neighbor as he's banging a barbell on the door.
Granddaddy, get your
Wow.
ass in the damn house.
While naked.
Wait a minute, wait, on against the door?
Yeah.
So he's just schlong out and all just wham, wham,
Yeah.
wham.
It says, this is actually not unlikely if you find yourself living in Florida. So be prepared. I'm going to leave his name out. Was confronted by a neighbor as he was hitting a sliding glass door to another person's home. The neighbor confronted the man who threatened to kill him. He eventually dropped the barbell, but picked up a metal pipe near the home and continued threatening the neighbor. After finally being tackled by two good Samaritans, the police arrived and he was arrested for assault and armed burglary.
Smokey don't want to tell you, but those two good Samaritans were these.
Yeah, we took out a naked man. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're superheroes on our off days.
I mean, he
Yeah.
was 62, Smokey. I mean, come on, dude.
I didn't take that
Come
much
on, dude.
superpower.
Come on, dude.
Definitely not something you expect on a Monday evening.
No.
All right. Want to hear about the attack deer?
I
Huh?
can't wait.
All right.
How do you teach a deer to attack? But go ahead.
A 43-year-old of Gastonia, North Carolina, who allegedly took fawns into her home and raised the deer with the intentions of training them to attack hunters, was taken into custody Friday by the NC Game and Fish.
Deers are meant to be hunted.
Yeah. Yeah. She
So-
wanted. You remember that game, Deer Hunter?
Yes, I do.
So they made the opposite of
Yes.
that, where the deer had to chase the hunters.
Oh, like you remember that video we watched? Remember?
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah,
they
yeah.
ran over the deer and the deer actually set them
Yes.
up.
Wasn't that Queens of the Stone Age? Or yeah, it was Queens of the Stone Age. Right?
It was one of those bands.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
At the time of the arrest, she was in possession of several grams of the M word. 4 deer and many stolen broken electronics. Attention was drawn to her when she began giving M to the young deer.
No.
And they were caught rummaging through people's garages and back porches.
I know y'all got some copper in here somewhere. Where's the copper? Where's the copper?
A homeowner followed one of the deer back to her residence in an attempt to recover his property.
Wait, from the deer?
Apparently.
Did the deer take the property?
I guess she taught them to be thieves. That's what this article says, that they followed the deer. I want to read that again.
Yes.
Attention was drawn to her when she began giving M to the young deer. And they were caught rummaging through people's garages and back porches.
So they said they. So that means she got three of her closest deers over there, all geeked up, and she over there with them, like, hey, Rudolph, grab that. Yeah. Hey, Dotzer,
that'll be worth some money. Get that.
Grab that, Rudolph. Blitzen, Garrett.
A homeowner followed one of the deer back to her residence in an attempt to recover his property. I don't know how she told them to steal.
Yeah.
He found himself face to face with her wearing only duct tape bikini, disassembling his clock radio. Charges pending further investigation.
Smokey, you're not just gonna pass over that as if you didn't just say that.
That's what she was
duct
wearing.
Tape bikini.
She was wearing a duct tape bikini
so
while taking his clock apart.
Wait a minute. So duct tape across the...
I guess. I didn't see a picture.
How do you even do that here?
I mean, I guess you could arrange it to where it covers up all the vital
I hope
parts.
she shaved, dude.
I hope.
Oh, God.
Imagine taking it off.
That's what I'm saying. I hope you shave. Like, oh, no.
Yeah.
People, stop feeding the deer the M word.
Yeah. And don't teach your deer to steal.
Don't.
Like, I don't even know if it's legal to have deer in your house.
I think it is, actually.
Is it?
In certain states. Because I've seen, like, you ever heard of that YouTube channel, The Dodo? Where it's like about like these wholesome dog videos, like, oh shit, we found her on the side of the road. And
I bet I've seen some before.
I'm sure you have. But yeah, there's been one where like there was a fawn that the mother was nowhere to be found, and you know they pick her up, bring her home, bottle feed her, and she's basically a dog now. Lays in bed with them, like cuddles with them. Like,
I wonder if it varies from state to state, but still, if you're gonna have a few deer in your house, don't give them the N word, and don't teach them to steal your neighbor's belongings, and don't wear a duct tape bikini. Unless you're really into that kind of stuff.
Come on, keep going. Give them some else.
That's all she did. Comb your hair. Say your prayers. Take your vitamins. Go to church. I don't know. Don't do what she did. That's what you got to do. That wasn't even Florida. That was North Carolina.
That's what I'm tripping on. That would, dude. Maybe North Carolina might be in the lead for second place when it comes to Florida, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this that was interesting, man. And the fact that I guess they say it's true that you could train some animals to do whatever you want them to do.
Oh, yeah, if you give them the right substances.
Yeah, like the M word.
It'd be like, you want more of that substance? Go give me some electronics.
Listen, we know the trash talkers are smarter than this. Y'all ain't gonna do that.
That's pretty smart, though, if you can teach a deer to steal. I mean, they do it with the little monkeys and the organ grinders.
She was giving them.
Yeah, but how'd you teach them to steal?
Who cares about that? She's giving them the M word, dude.
I know. That's the bad part, but I'm saying...
It's impressive.
How do you teach a deer to steal?
By giving him the M word.
Okay, I guess... How did it happen the first time? I mean, you can't just sit them down and be like, okay... You want more of this stuff?
No.
You're gonna have to go steal.
Same way you would do. We're not finna sit here and talk about how to train it.
We're gonna find the logic in all this.
We're not gonna do that today, dude. Oh man, this was a good one today, Shlomo.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was a good one. Yeah, to all the trash talkers out there, thank y'all so much for your positive reception. Let us know if you've ever heard any crazy stories, and leave them in the comments because we'll be more than happy to read them. You know, out on
Yeah, definitely. And people have been sending me those stories via social media. Yeah. So find me on social media if you got a good story from Florida or any other state.
Anywhere, exactly. And also, guys, let us know, have you ever had an eargasm for music, and what do you think? Does music, can music actually produce euphoria? 100%.
And why is the answer yes?
I agree with you. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. You got anything else, Mondo?
No, I think that's it for this week.
That's it. This was a good one, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of the Trash Talkers Podcast. Tune in next week. And with that being said, my name's Barringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.